He was not concerned about the runner. Gritchick in the air out into center. It's deep. Martin on the warning track. Let the celebration begin. The Chicago Cubs are NL Central champions once again, and they're going to party in St. Louis.
And that's going to make the champagne taste a little sweeter. Tim Doyle, Tyler Jacobs back here on the rally. Chicago Cubs. It was a rocky ride, but eventually they made it to the conclusion we all imagined back in April. We thought this team would win the NL Central very easily. It didn't come easily, but they got the job done, clinching by a victory tonight in St. Louis. No chance for the Brewers, or the Cardinals to claim the division. Now it belongs to the Cubs for a second straight year. Tim, now that they're in, and once October starts, the slate is wiped clean. When you look at this division champion team, do they have what it takes to repeat not only as division champs, but World Series champs?
I don't think so. And it's just from a pitching standpoint. When I look at the National League right now, maybe they just have a better staff than the Colorado Rockies, who we believe are going to be a playoff team. They don't have better staff than Arizona, or the Dodgers, or the Nationals. So I'm just not really sure how they're going to be able to make their mark. And if their bulldog is going to be John Lester, he needs to be a little bit more consistent. In this month of September, he has gotten 8 runs or more of run support in the games that he has gone out there and won. His ERA is above 4. He has not had a month all season where he's had a sub 3.5 ERA. So I just don't know who your bulldog is supposed to be. Is it supposed to be Lester, or is it supposed to be Arrieta?
Or is it John Lackey, who's all of a sudden pitching well here down the stretch? He was the winner tonight against the Cardinals on a bump that he's familiar with. I don't know. I think Joe Madden, knowing him, will default to Lester and say, despite the regular season, he's earned the right to be our guy in the postseason because of all the success he has had. But Arrieta has pitched better. Lackey has pitched better. Unfortunately, I think you're just going to have to bludgeon people to death. The offense is just as good as last year, even though the pitching's not. They may have to win some postseason games 6-5, 7-6.
Or score first.
Yeah, okay.
And you know what that does for a pitcher's confidence? You know what I mean? When you're able to go out there and put a run or two up in the first inning, that allows Lester Arrieta to go, okay, let me settle in here. Let's pound the strike zone. And obviously, they've had a history of pitching extremely well in the postseason, and maybe they're able to turn back time.
We'll see. We do know this. Cubs going back to the postseason. NL Central champs for a second consecutive year.